Okay, Kevin Durant, 6-1 on your picks last week. What is the secret? 6-1.
Man, I'm just saying. Maybe I know a little bit about the game, man. Maybe I do my research.
Maybe. I love that. We have some business to take care of because this morning I talked to Terry McLaurin. I go to Pilates, I come home, I eat lunch, I open Twitter, and what do I see but Shams, the alien, breaking news that Kevin Durant is to star on Starting Five Season 2. You let Shams scoop me?
I couldn't let the cat out the bag so early. I had to let Shams do what he do. He gonna get the info before everybody.
I mean, I had the info and you're just another man lying to me, Kevin. Need to talk
Uh,
about this because you are, I would consider, or what I hear, you're a private person. How much of your life are you going to reveal?
I'm gonna keep it at basketball, man. Like they don't see how I operate in this space of the NBA more so than my personal life. You might get a couple of tidbits here and there, but for the most part, you're gonna see how I approach the game and the season.
What do you think will surprise people?
Just my personality overall, like you said, I wouldn't say private since I've been around for so long and I've been in the spotlight, but I try to be as normal as I can and not expose what I'm doing as much as I used to.
Yeah.
So hopefully people get an insight of who I am and how I see the game and view the game and how I approach life, and then, you know, hopefully they enjoy it. We'll see.
I called up Spring Hill and I said, are you guys recording already? And they said they're about to start. Like, what are you looking forward to?
Just showing how just boring this life is, to be honest, man. We don't do much but sit around, wait for the next game. But no, I'm excited for them to see the mindset of NBA players. I like the in-depth look of athletes and what they do throughout the season, behind the
Yeah.
scenes and stuff. So that's always cool. So hopefully, it's for the core basketball fans who really follow us every day, who really want to get a true insight on who we are.
I love that you're doing this. I think I don't know if it was an easy decision or not because it's letting people in, any access is like certainly a decision. I think it's
Yeah,
going to be so great. So congratulations on that. And life's good for Kevin Durant. You're 6-1 with your picks. You got me watching hoops, back-to-back wins, starting five, the Commanders. And since I saw you, you became the eighth player at NBA history to hit 29,000 points. Congratulations. I
thank
listened to
you.
your post game. You gave everyone credit but yourself, teammates, family, coaches, people from when you were little. I love that. You also became the oldest player to start the season with four straight 25 plus point games. What do you think of that?
I don't know whether I should enjoy that stat or not. But it's been a good start of the season. We're having a lot of fun. We play some tough teams to start, so that's good for us to get out the gates early and get some good competition to see who we are as a team. So it's some good back-to-back wins, especially been good. Dallas, Lakers, two teams that could be championship teams. We play against them early in the season. It's only gonna be good for us.
I'm a little worried about you, Kevin,
Why?
because I just feel like if you keep playing like this, a statue is undeniable and incoming.
I highly doubt I'll get a statue of me put anywhere for playing basketball. Um, I appreciate the love though and the respect that people show me. That's enough for me.
We are definitely get. I see what you're doing. You don't want a Dwayne Wade looking statue. I wouldn't.
No, I just don't really think. No, see, Dwayne Wade's a different case, man. He is Miami. He is the Heat. So like it's a different case with him. It's very few players that get that type of love in a city like that. So and it's usually those guys who got the Hall of Fame career with the championships, and you've been with one city for a long time. That's not the case for me, but I can see it for a couple other guys in the league.
You got the two first down, of course. You know, Dwayne Wade said you're next. Did you hear that?
I seen that. I seen that yesterday. I disagree with D Wade, but I appreciate him put me in that category with two other guys who probably will get statues in cities that they played in.
What did you think of Wade's statue?
I liked it. I mean, it's hard to like. I know everybody said it didn't look like him, but it's hard to like duplicate a motion through a statue like that and get it totally right. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't gonna have him just like solid stone faced up there. It was gonna show some emotion of him playing. So it's gonna look a little different. But I always love when dudes get honored like that for what the work they put in for the game and for the cities that they played in. D Wade is definitely somebody who set the standard for me coming into the league. So it's always good to see them get honored like that.
What's your best Dwayne Wade memory?
He dunked on one of my teammates in like 2013 and and just seeing that in person, that type of athleticism up close in person like that for somebody in that size, he like 6'3", 6'4", and how high he got in that moment, I had never seen that before. And that was just, it was shocking to me. I couldn't believe he did that. And that stuck out to me for a long, long time.
I love that. I mean, he clearly speaks highly of you, so just loves that mutual respect between you two. You don't want, or you don't need a statue. You, or whatever it is that you, I'll let you be humble for the moment, even though I think you're crazy. Jaden Daniels, maybe when all is said and done, he's got a lot to prove, a lot to do, but he gave us a statue-worthy moment on Sunday. Can you think of a better Commander/Redskins moment ever?
No, that was that since I've been watching football. Yeah, that was probably the tops. One of the best moments ever. Cause it's like we finally getting some luck on our side. You know what I'm saying? Like in that type of play, you need just a tad bit of luck for you to complete something like that. So that goes to show you how much work they putting in, how much they care about the game, how much they really want to win. Cause that's what happens when everything aligns for you as a team, where you coming into work, stacking good days, building a good identity, doing things the right way, then something like that turn for you. So it's like that show what type of team we turned into. I enjoyed that moment.
So it's not luck. It's all the things you do to lead to putting yourself in the situation where it goes your way.
Exactly. Like, it's the spirit of the game. Like you in the right positions, you do everything right, and then you see the other team, one player then do something right, and then boom, here we go. You know what I'm saying? We win the game
Yeah.
because of a mistake like that, you know? So it lines up that way when you got good intentions every time you step on the field, practice, walkthroughs, and the games, stuff like that align for you.
I watched the Super Bowl near you, and you didn't exactly get out of your seat when anything happened. Okay.
Yeah.
The Chiefs score in overtime. No, Kevin's not getting up. Kevin's not, you're not. But so I need to, where were you? How'd you watch it? What happened? Take me through that moment.
So I was already like, man, damn, we had a good, we tried. You know what I'm saying? We it was a tough night, tough day for us, but we still played some solid football. I'm like, all right, we got one last play. I happen to look down in my phone for a split second, and I look back up, and the ball was in his hands, and I could not believe. I just stood up in shock. It took me like a good 30 seconds to really say something after the play, but I was in total shock. Everybody, my phone instantly went crazy because all my friends, families, Commanders fan went crazy.
Magic Johnson, yeah.
Oh man, it was just insane, man. It was one of those moments that every Commander fan, I suspect that we all felt the same thing at that moment.
Dude,
Complete shock.
I talked to Terry McLaurin this morning, and I was like, how did he do it when this dude was hurt, KD?
He
He
couldn't
had
even
a
throw.
rib injury. Like, what are we talking about?
He getting everybody to rally around the team, man. He getting the fan base ignited, the team
Mhm.
ignited. He doing this thing right now.
The other big storyline today, there's a trade. I want to get into that before we get into your picks, but it's Flacco this week for the Colts, not
Yeah.
Anthony Richardson. Do you like the move?
Yeah. I would definitely love to see Anthony Richardson get more reps and get better because he's a young player. But the coaches always know what's best. They see these dudes every single day, so I'm sure they understand what the game plan is and what they're trying to do. But Flacco, like I said a couple weeks ago, he always come in there and ball out and do his job. So I'm sure he's going to fill in pretty nicely for him.
This Anthony Richardson, young player, taking it from everybody right now. He took a breather, subs himself out. He said, "Hey, I was just tired." What did you think of that?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah, you can obviously be tired, but that's part of sports. But as the quarterback, though. Like in other sports, yeah, you probably could take yourself out. Like I could take myself out if I'm a little tired in a basketball game. But as the main guy, the quarterback, it's hard to do that. So I understood why people was on him. And I also understand that he was tired, but I don't think you could just come out the game at that position like that. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe they've done it before. I don't know.
Nobody's ever done it before that we know of. But I also think
Okay.
like I bet you quarterbacks do it, but they just pretend.
Wait till the defense on the
But what
field
if
to
they
get a
just like
breather.
pretend they have a cramp? Like I could name some quarterbacks that I would guess were tired and came out because they like needed to go in the tent for a minute, right? Like I don't know that anybody's ever admitted to just being tired. So there's different versions of it,
You
but
can respect the honesty though, right? Like,
yeah, it's vulnerability, right? And
yeah.
I think there's like a fear that it's going to happen more and change things and softness and all this, like all of that. But you do, yeah, it's a tough vibe over there. Do you see Deontay Johnson got traded?
Yeah, to the Ravens, that's a big pickup for them.
What do you think of it? Because then I'm looking at all these wide receiver trades, and it's like obviously Amari and Josh with the Bills, and you've got DeAndre. I don't know how we let Thanos get that stone. Like,
I
what the
know,
hell were we doing,
I
Kevin? How can
know,
we let that happen?
I know.
And
Shit.
now we now we have this one. I wonder who's going to win. Like in New Orleans, the Lombardi's being lifted, and which one of those teams, the Ravens, the Chiefs, or the Bills, are going to say we won the wide receiver trade of 2024? Like, who's going to make the biggest impact?
You think an AFC team is gonna win the chip?
I don't know. Do you have thoughts on this? I mean, we're halfway through the season. Who do
I
you
mean,
think?
you just said those three are gonna be holding
It's
up
hard to
the
not think that the Chiefs will do it again.
wow, 3P.
Yeah. Who's stopping them? The Ravens?
I like the Ravens' chances. I like the Bills' chances.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the Bengals too. They need to get on that horse though and get it going,
The Bengals haven't won a game at home, Kevin.
which is insane to me.
They're
But
0 and
it's
4,
just
Kevin.
that's crazy. I didn't know that.
They haven't won at
That's
home.
that's nasty. You got to win at home. Yeah, that's horrible. But if they win it on the road, then you never know when the playoffs come. That might be to their advantage.
They got bullied by the Eagles. They're not even,
The
come on.
Eagles, I'm scared of the Eagles right now. I can't lie.
Really? Why? Because they're
Yeah,
doing love,
they
they're
got
running the
healthy.
ball.
They get their stride, and then Saquon, man. What? I just can't believe he went to the Eagles, man. Damn.
You
Because he's
better
just so
believe it.
good. He's just so good.
It's week 9, Kevin. Get with it.
No,
He's
but it was
there.
like a couple weeks ago, they looked like a team that we can, all right, we can beat them, but they were just injured. You know what I'm saying? And they got everybody back and they playing, they clicking. They got continuity too, so they kind of familiar with each other. They're gonna be a tough team, man. They're gonna be a tough team coming down the stretch. We play them twice too, so I'm looking forward to that one.
Kevin, you're an absolute pleasure. I can't see your face. I just you're so ridiculous. What if I just did like if I just did this the whole this is what it is.
That's what they know me as right here.
My see my fours. They do know your voice. What's your next game?
We go to LA tomorrow, play the Clippers that next day.
You play LA every day. I don't understand. I don't
I
understand.
know, man.
I
First
don't
five
understand.
games and play four LA teams 4 times.
I don't understand. Okay. Are you glad I didn't ask you about Stephen A. Smith? We're not recording anymore. Are you glad?
Who?
Okay, no, we are recording. Bye, KD.
All right.
You're the best. Thank you so much.